What's up, guys? Hey, it's Jared McLeod, owner of Anytime Fitness Denton. May 17th, we are excited that we are opening back up. 7 a.m. starting this Monday. You're going to be able to come through those doors again and come to this gym that's been empty and kind of get back and doing things. We're taking in a lot of questions right now as to what are the expectations, what are the rules and things. So we thought we'd just shoot a quick video, also send some things out and some footage, and as well as a document telling you guys what the expectations and things are as we come into the gym. First of all, I'm just going to talk about the wiping down of equipment. You guys know before we even shut down that the expectation we have here at Anytime Fitness in Denton is that when an individual or a member gets off a pieces of equipment, they grab one of these wipes, an antibacterial wipe, and they completely wipe down the equipment. So that's one of the things that expectation is there, that you continue to do that. Now here's the thing with these wipes, guys. These are getting harder and harder to come by, okay? And harder to ship in. One of these wipes will clean up to 5 machines. They have all the antibacterial fluid that is on there, okay? And there are 3 of these throughout different locations at the gym, and I'll show you where those are. One of the things we've also added into the gym, is there are 6 different antibacterial spray bottles as well, full of antibacterial solution that you can continue to either spray onto the machine or wipe onto your wipe, okay? And continue to wipe things down. So we ask that you help us to kind of use these sparingly, use these continuously throughout as while you're doing things, and then as they need more solution on them, use the spray bottle and things to do that. So that's the first and foremost expectation. We as a staff will be coming in every hour, going through the gym and wiping everything down ourselves, okay? But we have always had that in place, that our members take care of one another. You guys do a phenomenal job in doing that. That's why I think this place is special. It's small enough we're able to take care of one another, respect one another, and especially during these hard times, we're able to make sure that we're doing our part. Okay, secondly, we have to maintain a 6-foot distance, social distancing type thing. So one of the things that we have done with our cardio equipment and things that we have taken out, we've removed one elliptical, we've removed one treadmill and put it in a different spot in the gym, and we couldn't move everything, so one of our ellipticals is just going to have to be out of service at this time. But you'll notice that everything now is spaced with a minimum of 6 feet apart on every piece of our equipment. As you guys return, you're going to see a few things are moved to different spots. That's to maintain that 6-foot rule. So speaking of that also, you'll notice kind of this purple tape that we have flowing through here, okay? Here's kind of the expectation thing on that. You guys have all been to Walmart, Kroger, and the supermarkets and stuff. You know they're trying to get you to go down one aisle, back the other way, okay? We don't have aisles and things in here. So what we're asking that you guys do as far as movement pattern go is make this just a 1 in, 1 out way. So if you're walking through here, okay, you stay kind of through this walkway and you get to your piece of equipment or whatever it is, machine that you're working on, all right? If I step off here and I'm working and I see somebody walking through, allow them to get all the way through and all the way out before you kind of step into the runway and walk out, okay? That's just simply what we're trying to do through here, is make it one person, one individual flowing through at a time. So if I'm out here and I see somebody getting off of a piece, allow them to come through, okay? Allow them to come through, allow them to get out on either end, and then you go to where you're headed, okay? You may just have to we just want to avoid kind of the shoulder-shoulder activity and things of that nature, all right? Let me take you over to the free weight area and kind of show you what we're going to do over there. All right, guys, this is obviously our free weight area. Same thing we've talked about. Luckily in here, everything's already almost 8 feet apart from one another when it comes to these benches and these racks. So we didn't have to do any movement and anything through here. One of the things we do have to address, though, again, is the traffic coming in and coming out. So same thing that we've talked about in the other area. As you walk through here, please just kind of, one person coming through at a time, one person coming out of a time. If you got to wait for a little bit for somebody to get out, allow them to get out. We've also designated some certain workout spots that can be a little bit more wide open. What I'm talking about that is some things like this. If you get up to the free weights, you'll notice that we have X's and things that are on the floor. Again, we're working to kind of maintain that 6-foot spacing. So please do your best, to try to keep on those 2 spots as you're doing those things, okay? So again, in and out, 1 person in and out. Let me show you what we're gonna do in the turf area. As far as our functional area, this purple turf area, what you can notice is we've come in and in 9-foot increments, we've marked off basically workout areas, if you want to say. What we're asking you guys to do is to at least kind of maintain those spaces through here. There's probably more X's on the floor than we will use, but to just give you a semblance of where everything is out through the turf, we ask that you stay in these designated areas when you're working out. You'll notice kind of through the purple turf area, we have moved a few pieces of our equipment. For example, our BOSU app machine typically was in another part of the room. We've moved over into here. We've put one of the treadmills back in the corner. All right, it's not the greatest setup. We're trying to limit taking away as much equipment as possible and having other spaces to do that. As far as our equipment, our free weight equipment goes in here, we've eliminated a lot of our secondary pieces of equipment as far as our foam rollers. Those kettlebells, a lot of those kettlebells are still coming out. I'm in that process right now doing that, and we're putting a lot of those in the office. If we get to a point to where we notice we don't have a lot of things out or enough things out, you guys can come to us. We'll either check that out or we'll add them into the mix. We just want to make sure we don't have too much equipment that something can go slip past somebody and not get wiped down. Or questions about water fountains and the restrooms. Okay, first of all, water fountains. We're going to have this one taped off on the left. I know there's some concerns about that. We ask that you guys, bring your own water bottles, bring your own ways of hydration. Good thing about this one, however, is it is hands-free, okay? So you can obviously take your water bottle and put it under there, fill that up and go. So we don't have to worry about even touching anything on the water fountain, so you still have that access. Restrooms are still accessible. Showers are not, okay? The showers are something that is not being allowed in gymnasiums and clubs at this time. So we have removed the shower curtains, okay? And I don't know if we need to tape things off or something, but we want to just make sure you guys know that restrooms obviously are accessible still. Obviously, any type of sanitation protocol, wash your hands, raise the lid, put it down, respect everybody, do all those things there. Guys, one of the other requirements is we are required to operate at 25% capacity, okay? Our maximum capacity that we are able to have is 88 members. 25% of that is 22. So we are in a situation where we can have no more, including staff, than 22 members at a time. We don't anticipate that being a problem, okay? Looking at our numbers, even in the heat of January where New Year's resolutions are rolling, we don't really exceed or get more over 20 or 25. If that becomes an issue, we do have a registration process in place. We'll address that as we go. As I mentioned, we will be opening 24/7. The question on that is, well, how do you monitor things when you're not there? You guys know that we have a full-on multi-camera security system here, okay? So our office hours are 10 to 7. After 7, it will be up to the requirements and expectations of our members. We will be monitoring that closely to make sure things are taken care of throughout the times we are not staffed here, but because we are a franchise, we're trying to, as much as we can, stay on protocol with the way things are as our club philosophy goes. All right, guys, here's the last thing I just want you guys to know. We have taken this opportunity while we have been shut down to completely decontaminate this gym. As you guys know, it's typically open. We're running 24/7, so that's sometimes hard to do. Everything in the gym has been sanitized. We've hired professional carpet cleaners to come in and clean our carpets, clean our turf, clean our tiles, clean our showers. All the fans have been wiped down. The vents have been cleaned out. Air filters have been changed. This place is spotless. I've also been very fortunate to have local companies and businesses come in and want to interview the club, ask what we're doing. Today, the Denton Record Chronicle came out and did a story on us. There's some other things that are coming out soon. Here's the one thing I've stressed and everything, guys, is that this is a special place because of this factor. It's a 5,000 square foot place. It's big enough that we can get our things done, but it's small enough that we are family and we take care of one another. So Please adhere to these rules. If there's any concerns, any questions, anything that maybe we didn't address in this, you have a question on, please feel free to contact us. You can email us, dentontx@anytimefitness.com. Look us up on social media. Make sure you're following us on Facebook at Anytime Fitness on Facebook and Instagram. You can do all those things. And of course, our phone number 940-514-1121. Speaking of that, we will, starting on Monday, we are open at 7 a.m. and we will start being open then 24/7. Your key fobs will probably not be functional until the afternoon on Monday, okay? Our office hours will remain the same from 10 to 7. I'm sure I'll be in and out, before and after that at different times, but those will be our office hours. We're not taking any single day memberships right now, anything like that. We are taking in new members. If somebody wants to come and become a part of our family, we're accepting that. So you guys know what we're about. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell those individuals that need to get in and want to get in and get back to exercises, not just for the mental things, for the physical things, for the social things and everything that comes with it. And as always, as we say, let's just remember this. Hashtag we're stronger than yesterday, and that's the thing we want you guys to understand. All right? Be safe, and we look forward to seeing you guys on Monday.